In this tutorial I will be telling you about nested classes. Anyone knows about nested classes? So nested classes, from the idea we can get that the nested loop, that loop under loop. So we can say that the class embedded within a class is a nested class. And there are two types of so there is an outer class, and in that outer class I will show you class outer, and in this any data member is defined, and then I will write static class inner, right? And I will I will declare here one more variable, static int y equals 15. Okay, here I will write show right. Then I will write public static void main string args, and then so this is my program. Before running this program, let me tell you one thing, that there are two types of nested classes. And why do we need nested classes? Nested classes is needed because if I want to make my class private, and so if a class will be private, then it won't be accessible to other classes. So if I put that the second class in my private class, then then the second class can access the private class methods or data members. So this is one of the reason. Or to make the program in a in a better way, or we can say logically grouping the classes that should be which could be used in one place. So that the class which we don't want to use outside any class, so we can keep the both classes in the same class. It increases the idea of encapsulation, and there are two types of nested classes, that is static and non-static. The classes which have static which are static are the nested classes, and the classes which are other than static classes, that is non-static classes, local class, anonymous class, these are the inner classes. So many people confuse in saying that there is nested class is inner class. No, there is a difference between nested class and inner class. The classes which are static are nested class, and the classes which are non-static, local, anonymous, member class, they are the inner classes. So this is the difference between nested class and this inner classes. And I want to tell you an interview question that basically I should have made another tutorial for this, but I got forgotten that at the time of making that video, so I'm telling in this video what is the difference between a finalize and finally method. So final method is used for to avoid inheritance, so that value of, like, if I declare a variable final, so it the value of that variable cannot be changed in the life of program. And if I declare any class final or any method final, it won't be inherited in another class. So to avoid inheritance, we use final method. Now finally method is like compulsory method for a try in exception exception handling, that after try block and catch block, there will be a compulsory that finally block will run. And the finalize method is used to calling the variables or methods for the last time before the garbage collection. So this is the difference between finally and finalize. And now I will be running this program. So before that I need to save this. I'll save it as, so we need to save the class name with the inner class. So inner dot java, and I will save it. Yes. And then okay, it's saying that static. Okay, one more will be there. Non-static variable cannot be referenced. Non-static method. So let's make this method. So I forgot to write static here, but my motive was to display it like, and here it's saying static cannot be referenced from a static context. So I will write here outer dot java, and then it's saying okay, so let's put this also static, this variable static, and save it, and then I will run it. And then what we do is we used to do this. And so it's showing the error that could not find or load main class inner. So why the error is coming? According to the rule of Java, the error should not come. So what we did, here is our inner class, inner class, we compiled it, so there should be the inner dot class file, but it's not there. Why it's not there? It because it is embedded in the outer class, so the dot class file will be made with the outer class name. And here we can see that outer dot inner outer with the dollar sign, and inner class is there, inner dot class file is there. So this shows that the outer class and inner class both class are embedded. So we need to run the program with java dot outer inner, but we forgot to put dollar sign here, so it's showing 15 and 10. It's showing here 15 and 10 here. So this is we can say that this is nested class. And now I will show you the one of the example of inner class. So let me show you. I created a class outer, and then I will add int x is equal to 10, and static int y is equal to 20, and then class non-static. Okay, so we are seeing that I am not providing any static, so it is an inner class. Void show a method I am writing here, system dot out dot println, it is x, and y here. Now I will write main method, write main string args, and then I will write. So before showing this, let me show you one thing, that if I need to show the value of outer class, then I will use o equal to new outer, and then o dot x. But when I need to show this the show method, then I need to declare the object of non-static or inner class with outer dot non-static n is equal to copy dot show. So open close, then open and close, then the class will close and name this, and I will save it as non-static dot java. Okay, so now it's showing two errors. That is one is non-static illegal static declaration. Static void main is not allowed in constant variable declaration, and non-static illegal declaration, I think. Dot new instance. I think this will be correct word. This right click here, then it could be showing public class outer, and classes public should be declared in a file named outer dot java. One variable here, and here I will write static int, and then here I will write y, okay, and then I will declare it. Static void main string args outer will equal to new outer, and now everything is okay. solve problem. Class outer what we need to do is let me what I need to do is here close the class and this one is closed and closed, and then I will use class test and then I will use it and then I will save it, save as test.java compiled. Now let's go and see which did the test.java class file made a dot class file or not. This is the test.java file and then this is the test.class file. Okay, and let's see what happens when I write this 10 50 20, and what will happen if I write java outer dollar non-static. Please define the main method. So main method is in the test class, so that will be executed by the test dot class method. And but let's see outer. Here the class is being made, class with the inner class and that is embedded with outer class, so the dot class file is always made. So that's it from this tutorial. If you like my videos, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thank you.